Well, good day, Tubes. How's she hanging today? What a sloppy, yucky wetness is out here. Oh man, the rain we've been having lately has just been insane. And I don't know what I'm gonna really be getting into for video-wise today. I got a little bit of an idea, but still sort of holding off on that a little bit, but we'll see. What I wanted to do actually was switch the, look at this mess. Holy slop. What I wanted to do was switch the mower over from snowblower sweeper mode to mowing mode. So that's sort of the idea, what we're gonna maybe do. It's so sloppy wet and stuff down there right now. It's just crappy because you gotta get on your knees and stuff and sort of get underneath, and it's kind of a gooey mess right down there, so it's all wet and stuff from the rain yesterday. But anywho, we'll head her down and see what we can get into. Waited till after lunch to get kind of going here, and then it's come out nice now. It looks nice. Road's drying up. Sweet. Any little bit will help. Holy cow. We need a couple of good, nice sunny days to get the ground dried up again. Man, it's super wet again. Holy. So, anywho, we'll get down here and get the tractor out and start peeling off the sweeper snowblower stuff, and we shall find our mower stuff. We gotta switch those big plates over. If you've watched this sort of video, I've done a few times before, but this is what I'm doing today, so we're gonna do it again, I guess. So, but it usually doesn't go over too bad. It's just a real pain in the, you know what, having to change all this crap over and get the have to get the impact gun out and take the one set of plates off, the mount plates, and get the other set of plates out, get them fastened on, and a couple of lift brackets for the mower, and that's it. It's not too bad. So anyways, let's get in and get her pulled out. It's almost dry here. It's not too bad now. Alright, so this part I'm not really looking forward to. It sort of kind of suck now that we've kind of, you know, done our quick release, whatchamacallem, quick release thingy there. I'm just not looking forward to this, but anyways, still gotta come off, and I don't know if there's gonna be any easier way, or I'll just drop her. Ooh. More pressure on there than I was expecting on this feller. I think I remember having a bit of a nightmare getting on here. So basically this would come off of this piece, but now this whole entire thing's got to come off. Now if I do a pull here, I don't know if it's going to happen. Probably not much. Okay, we're going to have to do plan B of some sort. Jack, I'm thinking. Put a little jack under there, take a bit of pressure off, and then I'll be able to pull that thing out. And then technically it should just fall right apart. Okay, I need a jack. Let's go find a jack. Alright, so I'm thinking if I can just jack the front up here a hair bit. There we go. Wouldn't need much. Might have to fine tune it, but there, see? Just look at that. Beautiful. Okay, so now when we let this sucker down, I think it's just going to all fall apart here. Here we go. As she did. Alright. I guess I'll try to separate the shaft just like that. Pull the shaft out of the back here. maybe. Just like that. Now, that wasn't too bad at all. Now, next, got to put this pin back in this, or I'll end up losing it. Then I'll be screwed next year. Where do I put the pin? Okay, that's good. Now we got to get some tools and the other plates. These plates here, we got to take these off. And 4 big bolts hold them on. 18 mil, I do believe, if I remember correctly. Impact, 18 mil wrench. Pop those off. And the other plates actually go on the inside. These ones are on the outside. Don't ask me why. But let's grab some tools. Tools, and some air. Alrighty. These things I gotta crank the wheel real hard so I can get in here too, right? Yeah, these aren't really super fun. First few here aren't too bad, but some of the back ones suck. Come on, seriously? Get on there. There we go. Kind of sucky that I gotta do this every year. I didn't have to with my other tractor. What the heck? Remember that being in the way before. There we go. And one more. Find the there. There. All right. Now these have to go that away, I do believe, on the inside. And I always put these ones this way because I got the little release thing for the hood right there, and if you put it the other way, the thread gets in the way of it. So they gotta go on this way. I still got the mulch kit on the mower, but it comes off pretty easy. I think I'll probably just leave it on for today. I'm not mowing today anyway, so there's nothing really to mow. But, oh, the sun gets out and a bit of warm. Oh, there will be lots to mow. No time flat. Turn the dewey the other way here now. That just gives me the bit extra room there to get in there, right? Oh, better turn it the other way maybe. That sounded better. I think if someone got handy with a plasma cutter, maybe you could probably make a universal plate, but just a little different, I guess, with this tractor. Well, better put it the right way, maybe. I'm like, what the heck? What's going on here? It's not fitting. It's clouding up again. Come on, seriously? 5 minutes of sun. That's it. You're done. Man. Dying to go for a ride somewhere, but I can't. Well, I can, but... It'd be nice to go for a nice ride and enjoy it, not freeze your face off, we'll say. All right. There we go. Plates are done, and the next thing I do is pick these ones up and hang them right back on the same nail that I got them from. Alrighty, the next fun part we got to do here is put the hanger lifter brackets on, and basically I need 2 hands, but this goes up in here. Like ooh, can almost get it. Can almost get it. Look at that, one-handed. And I don't know if you can see that too well, but this little key ring clippy thing just goes in, that's all it holds it. Kind of chintzy, but that's what they give you. So there was a, I'm trying to remember now, right here, I guess there's a hole that there was a bar that went across from that to the other one, and it all the time kept coming out. And what would happen is, it's starting to work on this one too. It actually pulls these pins right through. And I don't know what else to do other than maybe weld a washer on the outside. I don't know. Just having a nightmare with these things, but these things are starting to get a bit worn actually, I'm noticing right here. Not too bad yet, I guess, but I don't know, the steel they're using on these things now doesn't seem very super strong, or tough, I guess you would say. But, he's been in there. But, anywho, she needs a good bath too, doesn't she? Holy. Get the pressure washer out again, and I almost think that hose, this one here, they've got it shoved up too far. It's actually pushing into the bend here. You can see you actually see where the hose there's ending. I guess she's in lots, but man, do you need her in like almost 2 inch there, really? Holy. So let's run into the pump. That runs, I guess, all the main everything. I don't know. And yeah, all hydraulics and stuff, right? So, well, anyways, I'll get the other side in, and then we got to fight with these stupid back things on the 3-point hitch, and that's never usually fun at all. All right, so I don't lube these things for a particular reason. Somebody had some horsepower. Sounded good. These pins, I don't lubricate them because being back here, what happens is you get a lot of dirt and stuff and crap that'll just stick to that and gum these things right up, and you'd have a nightmare. Trust me, a nightmare getting them out, where a little bit of rust isn't so super too bad. Okay. So should be able to get this on. What this is just an L-shaped bracket thing that mounts. Do you believe I got the wrong ones on the wrong side? Oh, it's hard to tell between the two of them. Okay, give me a sec, I'll switch them. All right, let's try this again here. They don't mark these things at all, so it's kind of a best guess. We'll get you an award kind of thing. But anywho, I think that looks better now. The hole in the... There we go. Okay. Now the fight begins. Because you gotta get her started. And then it falls off. But that's okay, we can get her back on, I'm sure. These things, luckily, I only got to do them once a year. But when we had our 4110, when they had the idea of getting one machine to do everything, they got the backhoe for it. And every time I'd have a funeral, I'd have to do this. Get all this stuff taken off of here again, just to put the backhoe on. I'll tell you, that sucked. Because then you couldn't do any mowing. Because you have everything tied up for digging holes and vice versa, you know. You're mowing and then you can't dig any holes. Once you get everything lined up, it'll probably be fine. There. And what's kind of dumb is you can't get these pins out unless you have the tires off. There's just no way to get them out, which is maybe a good thing. But anyways, one's on. I'll fight with this other one. And what's next after that? I guess mower. Should be able to drive the mower off or onto it. So sweet, here we go. All right, mower deck looks good. I can't remember now, but I caught something on this wheel last year, and I don't remember what it was. And it just basically tore this whole housing right out. Barely welded on at all, you know, but I gotta fix that, but it probably won't be today. That's gonna have to be probably chop that right off and straighten everything up there and get her squared up and re-weld her back in there. But I can't remember now what happened there. I hit something back in there, hit something I can't remember. But anywho, we're gonna do a bit of greasing. Get some grease on the dewies. On the dewies. Where's that one? Telescoping thing there, you gotta make sure they're greased up good. I'll give all those about 8. There's this one here. Oh, there. That's your spindles on these roller wheels. They like the grease a lot, I'll tell you. That one's out for some reason too, I can't remember why. One on this side. I don't often grease the wheels too much, so they don't seem to turn as well for some reason after you've greased them. Plus I found by the time that's wore out inside of there, the whole thing's wore out anyways. So I don't generally worry too much about it. Should have probably washed her off too, but she'll blow off no problem. The blades still have the mulch blades on it, but the mulch kit's still on it. So I'll just drive through with that, I think. Go for a little bit until those blades are tired, and then when I take it off for the next service, I'll take all that off, I guess, and then go from there. Definitely heavy. All right, let's grab a tractor. I think we're about ready to mount her here. All those pins are open. Grab ones are there. Should be good. Put the hood down here, maybe. Alrighty. What they call a drive over deck. That's what they got these ramp things here for. You drive right over it. That's what these are for. That one's on. I think really the only thing that bar does is keep the things separated the right distance, so you don't have to kind of do this way. That doesn't really bother me too much. One's on. Drive shaft under here somewhere. It's gotta get thrown up in there. Like that. Hopefully that got on the camera. Now the only other thing we need two hands for is our front mount thing here. And throw that on, I'll clean up, and then see if we can get a mower to make some more noise. Alright, now we just gotta lift her up. And what wheels I got left in this thing we can put in position here. I think this one is actually in here. It must have just fell out. I'll have to remember to grease him though. Okay, well, let's give her a bit of gas. She's on, I think the mid here. Mid, yep. Sound too bad? She's good. Only other thing I forgot is my Dewey here, but I think I might have got that caught underneath the mower. Don't really need it right now with the whatchamacallit on, the mulcher. But anyways, let's take her out here. I got some branches and stuff we can maybe chop up a bit so we can get them smaller. Should be good. I think that's too low. Maybe bring up a hair bit. Do that right now. Choppy, choppy. seems to be working pretty good. I'm happy. Missed one branch though, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll get him eventually here. And I guess I just got to put my drawbar dually back together here. I'm going to pull my big trailer. And we'll be looking, oops, looking pretty good, I think. Alright, good. Good to go. Alright, so tire wise, I don't usually do that right away. I wait till the ground's pretty much good and dried up, because it's kind of nice to have that little bit extra weight if you're pulling the big trailer when it's kind of springish and mushy-ish like this, right? So it gives you a little bit more down pressure trying to pull like a ton and a half of dirt with no weight. Sucks. Until the ground's good and dried up, and then we're good. But for now, we'll leave them on. Actually, I think I left these on all last winter because it was nice to have a bit of the front weight. So when you're pulling, it wouldn't kind of want to lift up on you, right? One other thing that we could put on is our little homemade hitch we made last year, so I can pull my trailer in the front or whatever if I have to. That was really handy last year. I really enjoyed doing that. So we'll put that back on. And I won't put my hitch in right now, of course, but I have to go get some tools for these too, I guess. Alright, this is pretty simple install. Can't remember which way was the best way to put it. I don't think it really mattered, but pretty handy there. I really enjoyed that build last year and using it and stuff. It was it's definitely different having a trailer on the front of your pushing machine and pushing it that way. I'll make it a bit higher. I'll make it, oh, no, it's about the same. Not too worried. Put this other bolt in here. Yeah, I actually used it quite a bit last year. You know, my little trailer mostly. For when I was doing the chipping and stuff, it worked pretty handy. So I could have the chipper on the back of the machine here, and then the trailer on the front. Take the trailer off, back the chipper around, chip it into the trailer, and she worked good. Could even hook up my hydraulics to the trailer and dump the chips out the front. It was kind of different too. Worked good though. I was pretty happy with it. So, but having the lift mechanism on the other Dewey we just took off there, it of course is right where this thing is. So can't have them both on, but that's all right. There we go. Hitch mounted. Alright, well, we're gonna fire the old girl up here. We're gonna move some of this crap out of here. Some of this old tree crap I'm not gonna do nothing with, so we're just gonna get rid of it in the back there. She'll rot down to nothing, make some good dirt for us. So do you remember last fallish, late summer fallish, I put some green stuff in my tire here. Look, you can still see the stuff. Greeny stuff. It was that tire slime stuff. Remember I was having trouble with my tires going down? Well, if you remember, we did the one side, but not the other side. So we put green stuff in here, filled her up, and then just filled the other side up with just air. I'll check this out, ready? Watch, keep that in mind how much squish is there. Got a fairly heavy load on the front here. Look how much squish we got here. So there you go, that stuff works, let me tell you. Finds all your little squished area where you're losing air, fills her up, and you're good to go. So I think I should be all right there. I want to put my other bottle of green crap in that one, I guess. And another thing I wanted to do sometime soon is turn that off for a sec. Is get some more bottles of windshield washer fluid and load these ones right up to the top. After I get that green stuff, sealing that one up a little bit, maybe I'll get some of that stuff, because I noticed if I, well, it won't be so bad now. Well, actually, it will be. If I hook my trailer and my little tractor up, if I'm going back to dig, I'll hook it onto the backhoe here, lift it up, and then just drag all as one dewey, right? Well, unless you got a bucket on with some dirt in it, the front's really light and it's really hard to drive. So I think if I fill those right full of antifreeze, washer antifreeze, she'll make a difference in the load and be able to drive a little more better. So plus that and snow plowing there, I noticed sometimes it would kind of want to shake you off a bit. But anyway, let's go get rid of this. I don't think we're gonna have a problem there. It was actually squishing more yesterday with the dirt in the bucket. This isn't really so bad, but yeah, working on cleaning up all this crap. I actually took a load of scrap metal in yesterday, pretty much filled the back of my truck up. Got about $111 and change, so it wasn't too bad. Mostly stuff out of the shop. All that crap I had on the floor, my bins and all that stuff, took all that in. Took a few other things in too that I wasn't going to use. There's still lots to go yet, but it's a start anyways. So I got a bit of a hoard of old wood bits here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet. They're all kind of punky, not really good for wood, firewood, right? So I'll probably dig a hole and bury them eventually. Or let them rot down there, they'll rot down in the curb. Alright, let's go grab an R. Alright, got one cedar log here and then another big trunk piece out of that big tree that we cut down there a while back. And it just about threw you guys on the ground. Oh man, that was a frantic catch, let me tell you. So I'm gonna see if I can scoop up both of these here. Hold of something, that's for sure. Ah, seriously. Oh well, maybe actually what I can do, if I can position my fork right. There we go. That'll work. Curling anymore for me, but I think it'll stay there. That ought to be squishing that tire down good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Still got air in it though, that's good. It's probably down to about 7 or 8 psi. They only hold, well, I guess it's 50 in there. It might be a bit more than that. That's a sure good test for that fork up there, let me tell you. Oh man, that's a heavy hunk of wood there. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Yeah, I got no more curl. That's done. Hopefully it doesn't flop off of here, but it's a lot of weight just over here too, right? Don't know what that hunk of wood would weigh, but it's all wet and punky too, right? So whoa, whoa. That was tippy. Wet wood adds a lot more weight to it, let me tell you. Whoa! It's a little scary, but it's okay, we're almost there. Whoa! Oh, Nelly. Whoa, Nelly. Hold on to her. See, I got some cement in the way. I was going to shove them all back, but I can do that another time. There we go. Let's see what else we can go get here. Alright, so I actually got a skid down here. I'm going to see if I can hook onto this disc cultivator here. Maybe not. I think I push in one of the dewies here. It's not quite got her. Yeah, it's right out to the outside. There, that should get her. Keep my fuel line in there, maybe. Keep that inside, and see if we can pick this up. And set her on the skid over there. No problems. That'll hopefully help keep the discs from going rotting on me. That'll suck. Not a very big skid here, but a little better. And the rest of this crap, I'll just have to, I don't know what to do with it yet, but basically most of it's garbage, more than anything, but we'll figure that out after. I should probably see if I can get my plow switched up and around, moved on something here up out of the dirt. Poor old plow. Look at that, eh? Just grabbed her like nothing. Maybe I'll actually, for now, put this right up on the disc. That'll keep her up out of the crap. Hopefully, anyways. Not liking that too much. Actually, you know what I will do? I wanted to get rid of my little trailer here, but maybe for now I'll just put the plow on this. The plow's not strapped, but it needs a bit of attention. She's hurting a little bit. That's a little better. Alright. I got a lot more I got to do here, but I don't really have anywhere to put it. That's the only downfall. I got a couple of things that I might still take for scrap. Like there's no blower thing there. I never use that stupid thing. And way up in beside the gas thing there, I'll probably take that old plow. I'll scrap that thing. It's no good now, really. We got a nice bigger plow to mess with, so. But other than that, I guess it still looks like a disaster, but we'll get her cleaned up here. Get another big load of scrap going in our day here, and throw that on my trailer, I guess, and figure out a way how to get that unloaded, because that thing's actually pretty heavy. She's a pretty heavy beast. But what else? I got some tires and stuff, like my old tires off the van here. They're aluminum rims. They'd probably take it for the aluminum, but they wouldn't want the rubber, so I'd have to find another place to get rid of that. So, but this stupid old tractor, I don't know, the guy doesn't seem to really care about getting it back. You know, I gave him a quote and to fix the frame rails on it, and I was like, geez, it's probably cheaper for you just to buy those new frame rails there and just replace them, because they're so thin and cheesy, they just break. You know, I weld that, it's just going to break again. So it I'd end up putting too much stress in that metal, I think, and it just ended up making it go brittle. So, but anyway, it's just a start, boys. It's a start. Got to start somewhere. Some of this crap should just go right in the heap, but it's good crap though. Some of it's good crap. But you know, I got some old Jeep axles back there. Probably really don't need them there. I don't really think I'm gonna get into doing a Jeep thing now. If I was ever gonna do Jeep stuff again, I may even just, I don't know. Jeeps are good, but I think they're only good when they're new, and then a few years old, and after that they get pretty rotten really fast up here, you know. They just don't last. So you can actually still buy the original Wrangler for about 20 grand or something like that, you know. It's like, really? But I don't really have a need or necessary thingy for a Jeep, you know. Where do I really go? You know, I can just jump on my ATV and go through here. Jeep's not so much good, you know. But having the bike now that you can take on the road, and then off-road is kind of handy. But you know, I could probably go mostly a lot more places than the Jeep could probably go anyhow. So yeah, I think my Jeep days are over, unfortunately. But I don't know. Well, you never know. You never know what's going to bring up next or come up next. But we'll have to get that sorted out eventually here. But yeah. So anyways, I guess that's probably it for today. I don't think there's much else I had really planned. I'll have to do a bit of scraping maybe with a loader bucket here or something, and then get this cleaned up a little more better. Get some of this. There's some small bits of wood and crap here, and I'll get all that cleared up. Get that going up out of the way, and be looking pretty good. So I know some of you have suggested getting those shelving, those racking shelving units, which actually wouldn't be a bad idea. You could put all your attachments and stuff on. That would keep them all sort of organized a little more better. But I don't really know around here would get anything like that. You know, like there isn't really anywhere around here that sells that sort of stuff. So it'd be kind of handy though. But I don't know really where I put it either. Probably have to go back in here somewhere. But other than that, I don't know. Like we'd have to figure that out. But yeah, so I guess that's probably it for today. I don't have anything else planned, so I just move some more crap maybe around here or something. I don't know, we'll see. I would actually like to, I got some old plywood and stuff, if you've seen the plywood laying here. Pieces, you know, that I've used, that I've driven over in the middle, like this time of year, driving over the turf, and then you get a big load of stuff, and then crunch right through a nice new friggin' sheet of plywood, and then she's good for nothing then. So I got a lot of that I got to sort of clear up too. Maybe I'll do some of that, and maybe I'll actually get in here and do some raking with the backhoe bucket here and get stuff sort of raked into a big heap or something, and then we can do something with it then. Figure that out then. But anyways, I'll keep working here, maybe do another update before we finally say good day. But that's probably what I'm going to do for right now. Fooling around. Forklift works pretty good, but sometimes it doesn't. Well, if I can get into her here, let's hook up the big feller. The big feller. And I noticed a little problem I've had with making this. I should have maybe cut this up or something there. Makes it a bit closer for this guy. Although I thought it was bent, but it's actually, I don't know what's going on there. But anyways, get this thing turned around here and see if we can scoop some major scoop here. Alright, 4x4, got her in low range. I don't really want to scoop too much dirt, but looks like I am. She's got. Not too bad though. Definitely scraped a nice wide area. That's not too bad, eh? A couple of those and we'll be all good to go. Well, it's a little more better there now. Still a little bit more crap I want to get out of there, but for now, not too bad. We got her cleaned up and looking a little more presentable. I gotta do something with my crap in my bucket here. It's just garbage, I guess. But I also got, I almost forgot. I got one sign. Actually, that one that's in the bucket, I gotta redo. I got some more dewies here. I kind of backed into her with the backhoe when I was plowing snow and didn't even realize it. And kind of schmanged her all up real good. So this one's not, of course, the right name. But what I'll have to do is I gotta warm this up briefly, just enough to heat up the glue, and then you can slowly start peeling off, because right now this stuff is stuck and it just is a nightmare to get off. If you can just warm it up a hair bit and then slowly pull it off, warm it up again, pull it off. Just a tiny little bit though, you don't need much. And a bit dirty, but I can clean her up some too here, you know. And this side's not so bad, because this side will need cleaned up though. Whoa, get back here. And how did I do that before? I think I just used my propane torch and warmed it up, but maybe I'll try. I'm gonna save my oxyacetylene, but then when I'm baking this thing right apart here, it may be a bit too hot. I guess if I turned it right down low, I've still got this small tip on here, that might be all right. Super, 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 super low. And don't really need oxygen, but this, if you don't, the stuff will blacken itself up real bad. Oh look, I'm caught around a pigtail. Huh, imagine. And yeah, I'll just light her up and then give her a little bit of light heat there, and then see if we can break her off here. Alright, so some super, super, super low heat. Just go over real quick here. Doesn't need much. This thing's quite hot actually. Ah crap, my flame out. Trouble with this is it cools off real fast too, and definitely gets it hotter than the propane. But you can see, once I can get her started here, should. It's going to make me a fibber. Well, it did pretty good with the propane. Get her started, you're usually pretty good. Maybe. No. Grumpy! Actually, if you probably just dip this even in a thing of hot water, it would probably even be enough. It's not very thick stuff, whatever. I didn't do these ones. These were done way before I got into my equipment, but I don't have any nails right now either, so it's hard to get it started. Huh. Well, I didn't say I want to go any hotter, but may have to do with my propane torch. I think it actually worked quite a bit better. Maybe I'll try it. I don't really want to scratch it all up either, but something to get it started. And then usually if you pull slow enough, like that, it'll peel it off kind of thing before it'll want to tear, right? So. But this stuff, I don't know what it was these guys used. It's really thin. It's actually, this one's being a bit of a nuisance. The other ones I did weren't that bad. But this is good because, you know, that means that they last for quite a while out in the outdoors. But yeah, it's a real thin film. But anyways, I'll keep messing with that. Might have to use my other torch, I don't know. And basically get her naked, and then we'll have to one day build another sign. I'm gonna go get my propane torch, I think, try that. That's seemed to work good before. That thing, I don't know, it probably is too hot for it or something, I don't know. But could also just use this side maybe. cover that up with something else, you know, or whatever, and put it, because it'll sit on the signpost like that. But I'll see if I can get this off, and nobody will get confused, because I can see it happening. Anyways, let's go get the propane. I don't know why that heat's so much different, but it's working better. It's actually starting to cool down a little bit now, but we'll give her another little warm up here. But I don't, you think heat's heat, you know, but I think this is coming off better. That's weird. It's almost like the other stuff just got it too hot too fast, and this kind of works better. Sort of, kind of. It all depends on how fast you go too, right? If I just go like that, it'll just tear right off, right? But if you go slow, it'll kind of stretch it and pull it off sort of first. Okay, let's heat her up again. Huh? Hey! So this is kind of, better not go too much hotter. This is plastic core stuff, so that's probably why it's warping on me a bit. With aluminum stuff on the outside, so you can see the layer of the aluminum stuff there. It's a bit too warm, maybe. Kind of burning a bit. But anyways, I'll keep picking at this, and hopefully she'll come off not too bad. Once you get a chunk started, that's probably because I've overcooked this stuff here. It's really stuck now. But when you get a chunk started, and you do it right, you can kind of run with it. But still leaving a bit of the sticky stuff there, as you can see, right? So, ooh, that's hot. So we'll have to get that all cleaned off too, make her nice and clean looking, and get a sign made up, stick onto her. Not today though, it'll be probably maybe tomorrow, or I don't know. Actually, I had maybe plans of possibly getting some windshield washer fluid for tomorrow, maybe doing those two front tires, but I don't know, we'll see. This doesn't take usually too long to get stuck on, and away you go. But anyways, I'll keep working on her. We'll get her off here eventually. Well, it's got most of the green off anyways. We got to get some of the sticky stuff off now that sort of didn't come off. But I'll have to use some like brake cleaner stuff, or some WD-40 actually works not too bad. It'll kind of soften it up. But it's actually, I remember if you used brake cleaner on it, it actually sucks it all up, and it makes it really gummy, gooey, garbagey stuff to get off. But eventually she'll come off, and I think I am going to just use that side, clean her all up again, use this side, and she should be all good. But anywho, where'd you go? I'm going to head her home. Well, I am home, but I'm going to head her in and call it a day, I guess. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Friday already? Holy crap. Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll go grab some my tank. We'll grab some propane, I was going to say. Windshield washer fluid, and oh, the wind's blowing. Windshield washer fluid, and then maybe we'll get the that one tire. I'll probably have to take it right off, I'm thinking. Take it right off the tractor, and then we'll see if we can get her filled. The one that's got the green stuff in it now, because I think she's all sealed up, and then probably putting the washer fluid in with the green stuff isn't a super good idea, but I'm pretty sure that she'll be good and coated inside now, and then we'll be able to get our windshield washer fluid in there. And I got a special way I do that, tricky way, but it works, and that's how I've done all my tires actually. And we'll get her filled up, and put some green stuff in the other side, maybe let it circulate for a little while, and get that side sealed up, and then we'll juice that one too. So probably won't get both of them done tomorrow. But we'll get one of them done anyways. That'll help a little bit, and yeah, go from there. So anywho, I gotta hit her in. Nothing else planned today. I wasn't even really planning on doing the sign, but it's been needing to do for a wee while, so figured I might as well do her. And yeah, so anyways, you guys have a good one. Thanks again for watching today, and we'll catch you tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow we'll fill up some tires and be all good to go. So have a good night. Thanks for watching.